Good morning. I got some coffee and right now it's 6 a.m. and yeah, 06:27:32. So today we are gonna try something new. I'm testing out Twitch Studio, so I have no idea if it actually works. And I have Anki here. So if you're not familiar with Anki, it's a space repetition tool for remembering better and faster. So basically, it's a tool that lets you study less and focus on more of the things that you care about. So I haven't really been cleaning up my decks properly. So I did some cleanup right before the stream, and I also became a patron in Anking. So I have some Anking add-ons and stuff like that on. So this contrast at the top here doesn't really look good. I don't know what this means here in the... I don't know. Maybe you can't see that in the stream. I'm actually trying to fix that. So it looks like it's actually clipped in. See, maybe I could resize the window just a little bit and then see. I think it looks right now on stream. So this actually, I should have thought about this. This is probably going to be super tiny on the big screen. So yeah, well, live and learn. Next time I'm going to try to use a much smaller screen resolution. But let's look at this programming deck I have. And these are acronyms or aliases for the IMBA programming language. So this is probably user select. And I'm right, so I'm going to pick good. I think this is pointer events. I'm trying to memorize these acronyms so I can use them, the shorthands. It's much faster when you're typing. This is TS text, yeah, I don't know, text shadow. Okay, I'll see that again. And then R, that should be direction, so right. So I'm gonna say hard. It was a little bit hard. Background, BG is background, P is, I don't know, position. Okay, again. G is grid column, I think. So we'll say hard. Scale is a function, transform scale. That's right. That one was easy, but I'm gonna pick good. T for top. Good. Scale X, it's a function. Yeah, so that's good. Font family. Good. Bottom. I felt that was a little bit hard. I mixed it up with border, so let's make it hard. And V as a W as in width, I guess. Yeah, that felt kind of hard too. Border left style. Good. Margin right. Good. And yeah, so if what I'm hoping with these videos is that to show other people how I'm using Anki. So if you haven't gotten used to the shortcuts, please look them up and start using shortcuts, because you're gonna save a lot of time. MB, what is that? Margin bottom. That felt kind of hard there. And then BS, I don't remember. Box shadow, we need to see that again. AS, align self. Good. Prefix content at before. Yeah. Size, width and height. Good. Grid auto columns. Yeah, so I always mess these up with regards to the plural here at the end. So sometimes I forget that, so let's make that hard. Rotate is a function, transform colon rotate. Good. Text shadow, I think. Good. Background position. Yeah, we're starting to remember these. Border style. No, that's box shadow. Okay. Since I'm forgetting this, I think I'm gonna go on Google and then find an image here, because we really should find a mnemonic for it, because so where is it now? Yeah, you can't really see that now. Let me actually change this up now. looks like Twitch is only showing the program, but I wanted to show my screen, so I'm gonna ask it to show my screen. I'm gonna change it to not application of full screen, but the whole monitor. There, now you should be seeing my screen. So basically I'm gonna edit this and I'm gonna paste in the image we just copied. So this time I'll have this image BS, as in it will ask me what that is. And actually that image was ugly. Let me find a better one. Oops, that's my alarm. Let me stop that and then let's just take an image of this because I don't want to include the text there. I haven't really used the image occlusion add-on yet, so but I might do that sometime. So let's add that screenshot. Bam. This is gonna be a mnemonic then, box shadow. And again, box shadow. That was good. Cool. So that's the programming decks. Let me just hit the sync. I like syncing up often and early. And let's pick psychology. This is just something new I created recently. It's using the PEM or PERMA model to encourage positive thinking. So actually, let me put stuff in split view so we can have Anki here on the right side, and we'll have Safari here on the left. So I obviously don't remember this, but what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna try to create mnemonics. So actually let's edit this because I'm not happy with this card, so let's change this card. Let's see, P, and let's try to use the close add-on. So I go on cards and let's see if we can change this. I'm not that heavy user of close, so let's see. No, cancel. We don't want to discard changes. So how do we enable the close on this one? Because this is a basic card. We need to change the card type somehow. Let's change it to via notes, change note type. Okay, so how are we gonna do that? Let me check. I have a lot of stuff actually. I should actually clean up, remove the tags. No, I mean delete the find duplicates. No. Let's see. Remove unused tags. That's the one I want. Nothing happened. Looks like it. And yeah, we can do the other maintain stuff later. So if we look at the PERMA model, so it's in Norwegian, or parts of the card. So I have to look that up. Anki change card. This one maybe. To close. That makes sense. Anki has to know how to process the information, so you need to change it. So close node generates a variable number of cards depending on how many closes you have. No TypeScript for that, still. Okay. Automatic basic to close. Okay, let's try that one. Oh yeah, so this view is, I think that's what we're missing. How did you get that view? Let's try installing it. And I need to double check which version of Anki I have here, because like, yeah, whatever. Let's just try it and see what happens. So, tools, add-ons. And this is one of the silly things with Anki. You have to restart it after installing an add-on. It's kind of ridiculous, really. They should fix this. It's 21st century and still have to restart. Yeah, I have to stop complaining. Yeah, this is also an Anki issue with add-ons. You update and then stuff breaks. There, and the contrast is horrible here. There, that's a little bit better. So if we go to the browse here, we can take a look at the perma model, and let's see. So we started this one. Add a close here. Okay, it won't let us. How do we use this add-on? Dekimasen. Doesn't work, yeah. I see. No, that's not what we want. Maybe, okay, I see. I think I get it now. So, there. I look at this one. So these are defaults that are already here. Just call it close template. yes. And if we go to the, where is it? That's weird. Didn't I just? Oh yeah, see, I added it to the top level. So we're gonna delete these two. There, we found it. Cool. So that was really complicated, but figure it out. So manage node types. Wait. Change node type. Yeah, there we have it now. Should definitely make a YouTube video on that. That was much more complicated than it needed to be. Okay, cool. So now we've done that, we can start creating a bunch of clothes. We'll do one there, then do another here, and yeah, we'll leave the text so we can fix that later. And I think there's also a short key, isn't there? Shift, Command Shift C. Okay, let's try Command Shift C. Nice. And we'll be using that. Command Shift C, Command Shift C, Shift C, Shift C, there, and there. I'm just changing up the order. Okay, actually let's change it back for consistency. So C1, C2, C1, C2, cool. And let's close that up, and then let's study. The P, yeah, fix that up. Why isn't it in? Oh, I see the template doesn't have the appropriate styles. P as in, yeah, this is kinda, I don't like this. Let's go back to the, let's see. Close one. So I think I'm gonna drop the Norwegian versions and then keep the simple ones. So actually, yeah, I wanted to undo it, but it's fine. We'll use this change, and let's see. Looks fine. There. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's delete all of the two. We don't need them. It's kind of duplicated. Delete. Oops. Oh. Undo delete nodes. There. I'm not gonna delete them because Anki for some weird reason is deleting all of them, so let's leave them. P is positive emotions. Yeah. Actually, let me add a smile emoji just to spice it up a little bit. why not? It's our Anki deck, so might as well just make it better. Smile, good. R is for relationship. And let's also create another image here. Looks like I'm getting an error message in the Twitch stream, but hopefully the stream is working. Relationship, good. Actually, let me read that properly. Yeah, good. Meaning. Yeah, so let me also add the image for that. Oh yeah, I like this one. This one is nice. Like a path forward. Good. And then E is for, I forgot that, I have no idea. Engagement, okay. This one we definitely need a screenshot for. No, I mean a mnemonic, something we can. This one is easy. Let's pick one of them. There. That's not the first thing I thought when I was thinking engagement. I was thinking some, yeah, whatever. Good. A is, I forgot that, achievement. Okay. Also need a mnemonic for that. Yes, this one looks nice. You achieve together. Achievement. Good. Yeah, but let me see. Can I delete this? Delete note, and because I don't wanna, I wanna remove the delete note. I tried to use the backspace to delete, and it doesn't work. Let's see. I think I kind of deleted them now. Let me double check that. From a model. Oh Jesus. Undo delete. Oh, I kind of lost all of the data. This is one of the annoying things with Anki. Okay, let's screw that. Let's add them again. I'm not gonna waste my time with this. So we are gonna delete those. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna change it to node type. Let's see. Actually, I don't need to do that. I already have this in Notion. So my Anki decks, and fortunately we have Notion to Anki, so we don't need to retype all of this crap or copy paste it. Thank goodness. We can instead use Notion to Anki and just convert the deck again. And should be able to find it now in the downloads folder. So that's a lot of files. There, the perma model. Let me close that up. import it, bam. We have our deck again. Let's delete. Can we? No, we can't. So let's go back here and try to see if we can psychology, move that into there. And browse. Yeah, so it looks like it appended it and added a plus. So let's delete the old one. Huh. Why can't I delete it? Options. Oh, this is just stats stuff. Screw that. I'm gonna delete it from my phone. This is one of the scary things. Okay, Knuckle. No, thanks. I don't want to become famous. I want to study. So, have you used Notion to Anki? Okay, Knuckles. You should check it out. It's a really good tool. There, bam, deleted it. Synchronizing now. Let's go back and try to create the close deletion again. Or actually, sorry, I need to sync first. Make sure we get the latest changes. Bam, the bad deck is gone. And let's, okay, so I'm gonna change this just slightly. So we're gonna keep the Norwegian text for now, but we're not gonna have it in there, we're gonna have it in here. And this is actually fine, so we can get a little bit used to it. See the text a little bit, bam. And let's see. There, that should be fine. So, I'm just thinking, are we gonna add images again? Yeah, let's add them back. So this is the one we used earlier, I think. And positive. Actually, I think I'm gonna change this to positive mindset. I want something. I want a more powerful. Yeah. This one looks nice. And meaning. So we're gonna use purpose instead. I definitely have to try out the image occlusion thing. I haven't tried it yet, so I heard it's an SVG editor thing. Let's see, engagement. In this case, I think I'm going to change it to the Norwegian one. This one looks fine. There, and achievement. Yeah, let's use the Norwegian word here as well, because I want to find a good image. This one is fine. There, so we have our images now, and let's right click here and then change the node type now. Hopefully this time it works. And what we're gonna change it to is close there. Choose that one. Bam. And change. And then we're gonna add the, I think, what was the shortcut again? Shift C there. I will do that one. Okay. Oh yeah, I only changed it on that one card. Let's change it on all of them. Change node type. It's gonna be bam. We have our close there. We need here too. So bam, 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 and bam. Cool. So let's try that again now. I don't know why I have to do that exactly, but let me check. Let's do that then. This might take a while, but we'll let it run in the background. So I think that's fine. Upload to Anki, bam. I actually also have another deck here I would like to change. Let's change the node type to close here. Bam, yes, it's fine. And what I want to do is I want to have this question, and I want to take this here. I'm kind of worried how this is going to work with the close stuff, because we have these special symbols in there. But we'll try and see what happens. I ain't scared of nothing. Yeah. Let me fix this. And let's also take this here and there and there. And I think we forgot the question mark here, didn't we? Yeah, we forgot it. So bam, 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 and now bam. Oops, I may remove that too. Question mark. And this one I have to be bold. Make sure this one has some spacing we don't want. Bam, bam. Cool. So we can add the close deletion. We'll remove the duplicate text, and let's make this all one. That looks fine. I'll do the same thing there. Oops, that was wrong. We want to remove this duplicate text first, and let's change it to there. I wonder how it works if we have 3 columns. There, and let's see, we'll do this one too. Anki power users are probably wondering why is he doing it this way, it's so slow. Yeah, getting used to it. Not everyone is a close power user yet. There, I think we got all of them. This way it's going to show us the question without the percentages. This is just running related. So how did it go? It's still downloading the stuff. So let's do a preview. Yeah. Let me try changing the card type to change node type to there should be some other close. We used this one earlier, I think. Okay, let's try that one. Yeah, that one looks good. We'll use that one instead. So oh, there's a shortcut for that. Cool. So there, now we have it. We can let's do this psychology again. P for positive mindset or positive emotions. Good. E for engagement. R for relationship. Oops. Relations. Yeah, it's correct. Just got confused by the Norwegian translation. M for Mike. That was wrong. A for achievement. M for yeah, I forgot that. Meaning. P for positive emotions. Yeah, good. M for meaning. E for engagement. R for relationship. Okay, actually, relationships. There. And A as in achievement. Good. And meaning. R is relationships. There, we got all of them. Let me sync that. Upload to Anki. And let's do the other one on training. This one is going to be a little bit harder because these are just numbers. And I actually have to eat breakfast soon, so I'm going to start wrapping up. What is zone 2? That one I'm not going to remember. Yeah, I have to figure out a way to break this information down because I'm not going to remember it this way. Actually, let me edit this one. Let me add underline me. This one is good. Yeah. This is the highest zone. I don't remember. 92.5 until 100%. Okay, I need a mnemonic for this. Let's say above and beyond. Yeah. This is so silly that I might actually remember it. So it was 90.5% until 100. No, that was 92.5. Okay, what? This is the low intensity one, so maybe 70% something. Yeah, 60 to 72%. 80 to 90, I guess. No, 72.5 to 82.5%. This one I don't remember. Okay, that's... Yeah, I think I'm gonna add image here. Yeah, I can't add that. 92, no, 92.5 until 100%. No, 87. Yeah, I need 92.5 until 100%. Yeah, this one I remember. This one is oh god damn it, I don't remember. Yeah, 60 until 72.5. This one I think is 62.5 until 80. No, 72.5 until 82.5. Okay, let's see. This is the one we just looked at in the images. So it's yeah, I have to close that. It's cheating. I don't know. This one is 82.5 until 92.5. No, that's wrong. This one is from 60.5 until 72.5. That was almost. Just 5 off. 72.5 until 82.5. Oh yeah, we're starting to remember this stuff. 82.5 until, no, 72.5 until 82.5. No, 82.5 until 87.5. Those numbers are really low. It's not a huge difference, but it does increase. So zone 4 is, I have to think here, 82.5 until 92.5. No, 87.5. Zone 1 is 60 until 72.5. Yeah, that's not very good. Zone 3 is what is zone 3? If zone 1 is 60 until 72.5 and zone 2 is 72.5 until 82 something, and this one has to be, zone 3 is 72.5 until 82.7. No, 82.5 till 87.5%. 87.5% until 92.5. Yeah, good. This one was like, it's in the 80 range. It's there's a slight difference. So 82.5 until 87.5. Yeah. And zone 5 is 92.5 until 100%. Yeah, we're getting it. Zone 2 is 72.5 until 82.5. Yeah, 72.5. Yeah, that's correct. And then zone 1 is 60% until 72.5. Exactly. Zone 4 is I forgot. 87.5 until 92.5. Zone 3 is 82.5 until 87.5. exactly. Good. Zone 4 is, I forgot, I don't remember, 87.5 until 92.5%. Zone 4 is 82.5 until 87.5%. No, that's wrong. 87.5 until 92.5. Zone 4 is 82.5 until 92.5%. Yeah. 82.5 until 92.5. No, 87. Okay. 87.5 until 92.5%. Good. 82.5 until 92.5. No. 87.5% until 92.5%. 87.5% until 92.5%. Could make that into a song. Cool. So I'm not gonna do the language decks here. I think I'm gonna save them for later. I'm getting kind of hungry, and yeah, so this was something new, trying out Twitch Studio. Hopefully it was interesting for you to watch, and maybe you learned something or not. Let me know in the chat, in the comments below, what you think, and if you like these kinds of videos, maybe I'll do some more. And yeah, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks